Here are 5 tips for 2x2 Ortega that might help you to be sub 5. Let's get right into it. Choose the easier side. So basically when you build your first face, you need to choose the side which is much easier to do with. For example, in this we can see green and yellow both have a bar, so they both are easier to do. When you have this type of two colors which have a bar, you need to choose which is more easier. So for green, I can see this is one here and another one is there. For yellow, I can see one is there and another one is there. So in my opinion, I think yellow can be done much easily. For example, just like this. Now many people can say that I cannot be color neutral. So basically I can say I'm not color neutral on 2x3, but I am color neutral in 2x2. So basically being color neutral on 2x2 isn't that hard. Predict where you are going to make your bar after you have solved one side. Basically sometimes it feels really easy to say where my bar is going to be if you already have the bar. But sometimes it might be really hard to say where my bar is going to be. So there are two ways you can predict this where my bar is going to be end up. And obviously you need to make the bar on front because most of the PBL algorithms have bar on the front. So I think that is worth it. So first of all, see this example. So how are we going to say where our bar is going to be? So first way is pretty stupid and I would never recommend you this. Is actually tracking everything like this. So if this comes there, what would happen? Obviously this is stupid. The second way is the best way. Is just track at least 2. So I can see this 2. And if this sits here, I can say that we have opposite colors like this. So a crazy thing is, okay, so just a bit opposite color, white and yellow are opposites, and you can see red and orange are opposites, blue and green are opposites. So that's what I mean to say by opposites. So if we just set this green here, we have white and yellow opposites. And a cool thing about if you have 2 which are opposites and 2 which are adjacent, so the bar is going to be created in the opposite of the opposites. See, crazy. So here's another example. We have a bar, 2 opposites. Now if I insert this red here, what we would have, so if we insert the red, just imagine the red is going there. So green would be in the front, so these 2 are not going to be opposite, and these 2 are opposite, so our bar is obviously going to create in the back. So if we just be in the back and then insert this and then this, so we know the bar is obviously going to be created here. As you can see, the bar is there. So I just forgot, I want to show you some really cool ideas of making the first face. So if you have this case on the first face, the one is twisted. Instead of doing anything like taking this out like that and inserting it, you can just do a front and then just insert this, which is really good. So if you have this case and you just want to insert it here, instead of giving IUR prime U prime for 3 times or just doing a double like that and inserting it, you can actually do a pretty crazy trick. So you have this and this, so you just move this here and then just take it over here, and now you can just insert it. Number 3. So I think this is a pretty stupid tip, but actually this can help sometimes, at least, I'm not sure. So this is example. Suppose I'm going to do red. Now in red I can actually insert this 2 in like however I just want to insert them. I can insert this first or this one, but one thing I really like that to make at least a layer. So in Ortega there's no rule to make a whole layer, but the thing is crazy going to happen if you make a whole layer, that there's a chance that you can get a PL skip. So that can be crazy, that can be dependent on luck. But if you have both options of making a whole layer, so I would recommend you to go for making a whole layer like this. So there's chance that you can get a skip on the last layer, but most of the time you're not gonna get that. But still, I think sometimes you can get this if you're really lucky. So here's the second tip, and this is might be helpful. I'm not sure about this also. So I think this can be helpful sometimes. So suppose you have this case. So most of the cases actually we need to do U2 and then do this algorithm. But instead of doing U2 and that algorithm, you can actually use the lefty of it, and that might save 2 moves, and that is pretty good. It's a crazy tip for the PBL, as we knew just few seconds ago that if we have opposites and not opposites, so our bar is going to be the opposite in the opposites right there. So as you can see that when you have come to PBL, so you can just see 2 sides and you can say where our bar is. So like we can see the bar is in the back, which is really good. Now here are some extra PBL algorithms which might be worth it for making yourself much faster. So when you have a bar like this on the back, you can use this pretty good algorithm which goes like this: R prime U R prime front 2 R front prime R, which is really good. So if you have a bar on the front, as I show in the 2x2 Ortega beginner tutorial, actually kind of stucking, so this algorithm is really good. R prime front 2, then R U prime R, really good. Now if you have a T prime on the bottom layer, it is really easy to solve. Basically just think it, you just do R2 and then do the T prime. So basically what happened is you just start like this, so you just need to start the T prime like this. So this algorithm goes like this, and finish with R2. So here's a much better Y prime for 2x2, and this goes like this. Now if you have a Y prime on the bottom layer, you can use that exact same algorithm, just you need to do R2B2 when the algorithm would end. So the algorithm do first, and when the algorithm is end, just R2B2, and yeah, that's it. So that's all were the best tips for 2x2 Ortega. If you find this video helpful, hit a like, and I hope you like my new channel logo. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.